Watching News at Prime. Let's bring you this now. And it is one of our leading stories. EFF leader Julius Malema has been found guilty of hate speech by the Western Cape Equality Court. This ruling follows the remarks he made during a rally. This was in October of 2022, 2 years after the party clashed with residents at the Brackenfell High School. In his ruling, Judge Mark Scher found that Malema's statements demonstrated a clear intention to incite harm and promote hatred. He said Malema violated the Equality Act. Let's get some reaction now, and we are joined by Anton Harber, Director at the Campaign for Free Expression. Mr. Harber, good evening to you. Thank you very much for your time. First, let's start with your reaction to this court ruling.
Yes, well, thank you very much and good evening. Let me say that my concern is that there doesn't seem to be any consistency in the rulings of what is hate speech and what isn't. And that is what comes through. You know, Mr. Malema was found not guilty of hate speech when he sang "Kill the Boer." Then a few weeks ago, there was a finding that when he was called a cockroach, the person who did that, Kenny Kuneni, was guilty of hate speech. And now Mr. Malema is himself found guilty of hate speech for something that seems to me to be less serious than singing "Kill the Boer." So what strikes me is that we don't have a consistency. You know, there needs to be a very clear threat of hurt or harm as a result of a statement of this kind. And I think we have to look closely at whether that is the case, or whether it just isn't speech that may be ugly, that may be unpleasant, that may be inappropriate, but whether it's hate speech is another question. Because if we're not clear about what is or isn't hate speech, then it will infringe on people's right to speak strongly in the political sphere.
Yeah,